Welcome to Is It Really Top 10 YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 poisonous creatures in the world. Before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Is It Really Top 10 channel for future updates. What are the 10 most venomous animals in the world? To answer the question, let's first define most venomous. After all, some folks may calculate venomosity using a potency versus size calculation. Others may focus on victim statistics across the animal kingdom. However, for our purposes, most venomous means venomous animals most dangerous to humans. Number 10. Funnel web spider. Sydney funnel web spiders and tree-dwelling funnel web spiders, both members of the Atricidae family, are among the most venomous arachnids on the planet. They are the most deadly spider since their bites can be fatal if not treated, and they frequently collide with humans. Both species are native to Australia and are medium-sized. Humans are unaffected by female nibbles, but male bites can render victims unconscious. They can potentially be lethal if left untreated. The glossy exteriors of these crawling assassins come in blue, black, all black, brown, and dark purple. Females are larger than males and range in length from 0.5 to 2 inches. In 2016, however, scientists at the Australian Reptile Park welcomed a male funnel web spider with a 4-inch leg spread, the world's largest species. Number 9. Box jellyfish. There are 51 species of box jellyfish, 4 of which are particularly venomous: Chironex fleckeri, Karukia barnesii, Molokingi, and Chironex yamaguchii. The box-shaped, gelatinous carnivores have taken hundreds of human lives since 1883, when the first deaths were documented. Approximately 20 individuals die each year in the Philippines as a result of sting consequences. The bodies of box jellyfish are roughly 8 inches long, and their tentacles can reach a length of 10 feet. Each tentacle has roughly 500,000 venom injectors, and most people have 15 tentacles per corner. A single box jellyfish, in other terms, possesses almost 30 million poisonous stingers. Each year, about 20 people are killed by box jellyfish stings. Number 8. Saw-scaled viper snake. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake is the most venomous snake in North America, while the saw-scaled viper, often known as a carpet viper, is the most venomous snake in the world. The genus Echis includes slithering executioners that can be found in Africa, India, the Middle East, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. But believe us when we say that coming across one is the last thing you want to do. Their bites are excruciatingly painful and, in rare occasions, lethal. Echis hold a global record for the most human deaths from snake bites. The genus is responsible for more fatalities in its home locations than all other local snakes combined. Saw-scaled vipers cause thousands of amputations in addition to death. Females are twice as poisonous as males, and their lethal serum contains a combination of neurotoxins, cardiotoxins, hemotoxins, and cytotoxins, all of which assault the nervous system, heart, blood, and cells, respectively. Saw-scaled spiders are 1 to 3 feet long and glide across their dry environments via sideways movement. Brown, gray, or orange skin, dark dorsal patches, and pear-shaped heads characterize individuals. The Roman saw-scaled viper is Africa's and Asia's most dangerous snake. Number 7. Harvester ant. Harvester ants come in 26 different species, many of which are safe and commonly utilized in ant farms. However, the Pogonomyrmex maricopa, sometimes known as the Maricopa harvester ant, is usually regarded as the world's most venomous insect. Maricopa stings are 20 times more poisonous than honeybee venom and 35 times more poisonous than western diamondback rattlesnakes. If a colony of Maricopa harvester ants decides to attack a human, the ants can theoretically kill the victim with hundreds of bites. However, most victims are able to flee before this happens. Regardless, many people experience severe pain that lasts for 2 to 8 hours following an attack. The venom of the Maricopa ant is 20 times more poisonous than honeybee venom and 35 times more toxic than the venom of the western diamondback rattlesnake. Number 6. Inland taipan snake. An inland taipan snake bite contains enough venom to kill 100 adults. It is the world's most venomous animal in terms of volume. These 6 to 8 foot long serum slayers, known as Dandarabilli by Aboriginal Australians, are swift, accurate, and deliver a small amount of venom with each bite. An inland taipan snake bite contains enough venom to kill 100 adults. Number 5. Indian red scorpion. Indian red scorpions are the most deadly scorpions, with small pinchers, bulbous tails, and enormous stingers. The death rate varies between 8 and 40%, with children being the most vulnerable to Indian red scorpion venom. Indian red scorpions are around 5 to 9 cm long and live for less than 5 years. They can be found in India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. They love tropical and subtropical environments, and they are frequently kidnapped for study in the illegal pet trade. Humans may vomit, sweat profusely, convulse, or even become unconscious after an attack. Number 4. Stonefish. Sinancias, sometimes known as stonefish, come in 5 different kinds, and you don't want to come across any of them at the beach. They sting faster than you can say ouch. With their venom-filled dorsal fins. And if you get stung, you'll say ouch. Stonefish stings are not only painful, but they can also be fatal if not addressed. Stonefish swim through the Indian and Pacific Oceans, occasionally stopping off on Africa's east coast, Australia's north coast, and several South Pacific islands. Vinegar stations are common on stonefish beaches because the ordinary household item dramatically lowers Sinancia stings when it comes into touch with them. Antivenom is usually available at local hospitals and medical clinics. There haven't been any known deaths since scientists created an efficient antivenom for stonefish stings. In fact, the most recent Sinancia-related death was in 1915! Reef stonefish have venom-filled dorsal fins, although thanks to developments in antivenom, their stings are rarely lethal. Number 3. Cone snail. Cone snails are the world's most inconspicuous deadly invertebrates, abundant in Indo-Pacific waters. Don't be deceived, though. These mollusks may be the couch potatoes of the aquatic world, but they're deadly. Cone snails are divided into 900 species, and their taxonomy has been in change over the past decade. Cone snails, on the other hand, are among the most venomous marine species alive today, according to biologists. Humans aren't harmed by small cone snails, but larger ones, which may grow to be nearly 10 inches long, can be. Because cone snail stingers are similar to hypodermic needles that inject deadly serum with accuracy, attacks can induce difficult symptoms. Cone snails aren't normally fatal to people, but their stingers act like hypodermic needles, delivering toxic serum with pinpoint accuracy. Number 2. Mexican beaded lizard. Thousands of Mexican beaded lizards dart through the forests of Mexico and Guatemala. They have pink forked tongues that they use to smell and weigh about 2 pounds, 800 grams. They're also the lizards with the most deadly bites on humans. However, lizards in general do not pose a significant hazard to humans. Despite the fact that Mexican beaded lizards contain the most deadly venom of any lizard species, just a few people have died from their bites throughout history. Poisonous serum is carried in the lower jaw glands of Mexican beaded lizards. When the reptile attacks, it chews on the victim's skin to ensure a puncture. The good news is that Mexican beaded lizards rarely attack humans, and when they do, fatalities are rare. Despite their reluctance to attack and kill humans, Mexican beaded lizards have been reviled for millennia. The leathery bounders are said to have the ability to make women miscarry with a single glance and to cause lightning strikes with their tails. Furthermore, many people mistakenly believe that Mexican beaded lizards have more venom than rattlesnakes. Unfortunately, because people believe the fantastic tales and shoot them on the spot, all of these myths and misconceptions are decimating their populations. Their prominence as a prized product on the illegal pet market is another factor leading to their demise. The good news is that, despite being listed on the UN Red List as a species of least concern, both Mexico and Guatemala have passed legislation to conserve Mexican beaded lizards. Number 1. Platypus. The platypus, often known as the duck-billed platypus, is the most venomous creature that humans have yet encountered. They do not, however, pose a substantial hazard to people. Few mammals, like lizards, are capable of inflicting serious harm on humans through venom injection. Male platypuses use spurs in their legs to inject venom. The dose is lethal to dogs and cats, but not to humans. A platypus bite, on the other hand, is nothing to sneeze at. They hurt and can leave you incapacitated for a short time, not to mention cause long-term pain sensitivity. Eastern Australia is home to the semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammals, which experts regard as an evolutionary link to the distant past. The research community, on the other hand, was not always fond of the duck-billed swimmers. When European naturalists first saw a platypus corpse, they dismissed it as false news, claiming that the specimen was Frankenstein from other animals. Pus bite is nothing to sneeze at. They hurt and can cause temporary incapacitation, not to mention long-term pain sensitivity. The semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammals live in eastern Australia, and today's scientists value them as an evolutionary link to the far distant past. But the research community wasn't always keen on the duck-billed swimmers. When European naturalists first observed a platypus corpse, they dismissed it as fake news, insisting the hoax sample was Frankenstein from various creatures. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.